Hi, this is Dad. I'm going to try to give you a little lesson here on how to make salmon patties. Something you always like to eat, and I think it's something that's really quite easy to do. Everything comes right out of the pantry. Let's take a look at our ingredients. Basically, you've got a can of salmon, salmon is pretty much salmon. That's all it is salmon in a can. Probably costs about $2.50. You need some saltine crackers, which I crush up inside the bag and then put into the mixture. An onion, or perhaps even your minced onions you keep around the house, whatever you have handy, either a fresh one or a dehydrated onion, chopped into small bits, a green pepper, a red pepper, a sweet pepper. It's as much for the color as anything. It adds a little bit to the taste. And then a couple of eggs. And it's very, very simple process. The hardest thing, I think, for you is to actually open the salmon and put it in a bowl. It is not pretty the way it comes out of the bowl, and it looks like there's a bunch of bad stuff in it, but just pour it in there and don't look at it again. Add the green peppers you've diced. Certainly add the cracker crumbs. You crumble them up inside the package. I use one entire package. After that, you want to dice up your onions, put them in there as well. Last thing you add is 2 eggs. And really you're just adding the 2 eggs so that it binds it all together and it'll make a patty. This is, a simple little recipe. There's actually a similar recipe on the side of the salmon can. It talks about making salmon burgers, and it's pretty much the same. So make up the little patties, and again, whether they're thick or thin, I kind of go for the hockey puck look. And then I take the Italian breadcrumbs and just coat the outside of the patty. And again, this is just to give it a little bit of flavor and maybe make it look brown up nicely. In this case, I actually made 5 patties out of 1 can of salmon, 1 container of saltine crackers, about 1/3 of a green pepper, and maybe 1/2 of an onion. From there, you can either bake them, which just takes a little longer on a baking dish. You probably have to cook them for about 15-20 minutes, and then I turn them over just so they brown nicely. Or you can fry them in a frying pan, the way I think we usually did it. Just in a normal kind of a frying pan with a little bit of olive oil, not a great deal, and just brown them up until they look good. This is so very similar to making crab cakes, except for using salmon. It's very healthy. I think that's the biggest difference in the way you prepare it. If you fry it, it is going to be a little more fattening, perhaps, than if you bake it. But at the end of the day, it's crackers and some vegetables and salmon, and it's really quite a healthy snack. That's all for me. I'm sure you can do it. You can find all those things easily on your grocery shelves. I like to keep a can just in the house because it's easy to throw together, and you don't have to go to the store to buy something to make really a tasty dish. Options, you could season it with a little bit of dill if you wanted to. I usually serve it and eat it with ketchup. So the taste is magnificent. It's a great fall meal. This is Dad. Love you bunches.